Hello everybody, how have you been doing recently? So this is new for me. I've never done an Animal Crossing video like this before, but honestly, I just thought it'd be cute. I don't really feel like showing my face right now, so I thought, I'll show my face here. Also, I've been very inspired by Froggy Crossing recently, which is a new content creator I've gotten into, as well as List the Last, and it makes me want to make videos like this. So, why?
Why?
It's been 7 months since my last video. Why am I coming back at you with Animal Crossing? What's up? What have I been up to? Well, I've been up to a lot, and I figured I'd use this video as an update video for you guys, okay? So I will be giving you a tour of my Animal Crossing island that I've been working on while talking to you, while giving you a little update about what my life's been like. By the way, I hope you guys have been doing okay. Hope you've been doing well. I miss you guys, honestly, which is why I'm coming back to this. But for the past, honestly, even before the video I posted 7 months ago, just for like the past 2 years, I just haven't felt as inspired by like YouTube or Twitch creatively. It just wasn't right for me at the time. From a combination of being busy with other things to different passions needing to take hold, like Dungeons and Dragons. I'm a part of like 4 campaigns right now, and I'm trying to write my own. Dungeons and Dragons has become a big part of my life, and it takes a lot of time, believe it or not. I mean, each session's like 4 to 5 hours. I mean, they're just long, dude. So that really took priority for the last couple of years, and it still will. I just played last night. I mean, I love Dungeons and Dragons. It's like, it's so good. Anyways, this hasn't been my creative passion for the past like 2 years. Just like a combo of everything. But recently, I moved. I moved to a new state. Me and my roommate did. It felt like the right step in our lives, the right chapter to open, the right chapter to start. And I've loved it so far. We've only been here like a little over a week, but I mean, so far so good, right? And I have been creatively inspired to make content again. So we're going to see how it goes. We're just going to flow with it. Because something else I discovered about myself, I realized that I have ADHD. It clicked. I learned some stuff and it made sense to me. And that explains just a lot. It explains so much, honestly. Because one of my biggest problems I experience with creative things as a whole is burnout. I go really hard at things, and then I go too hard and I burn out. And recently, I watched a video, honest to God, it changed my life. Like, I will link it below. It was from a guy who was talking about how he didn't burn out on his Minecraft world that he's had for like 10 years. And the tips he gave me really just have inspired me to want to do things again, and they've been helping me a lot. So we're going to talk a little bit while I give you a tour of this island, which I recently started at the beginning of August. I started at the beginning of August because that was when I moved out of my old place. Now, Apple, I hear you say, didn't you say you just moved into a new place a week ago? We've only been here like a little over a week. What do you mean when you moved out of your old place, like at the beginning of August? Long story short, our old lease ended at the end of July, and we couldn't move into this new place until August 19th. So I had a layover, as I like to call it, at my parents' house, which was good. It was nice to spend some time with them. So that's when I started this island. I named it Sunhaven, and I've just been trying to take it slower. I will briefly talk about some of those tips I've learned, not as a way to teach you, because honestly, like I said, I'm gonna link that video below, but as just a way to talk about the things I've learned about myself recently, So this is Sunhaven. It's kind of got the small town vibes. That was my aesthetic I was going for, and I'm gonna give you guys a tour while we talk. This is our main entrance. I'm not gonna narrate too much of the tour because I want to talk to you guys while I do it. I do plan on eventually having a dream address for this, and if that's something you guys are interested in, I will make a whole video giving a final tour of the place. It's not done yet, so that won't happen quite yet, but I'm excited. So, burnout. Something that has plagued me for a lot of my life. I will go really hard at video games for a very, a week or so, especially The Sims. The Sims has always been this way for me. I'll play for freaking 2 days sometimes, and then I just stop. And it's just because I find it hard to either maintain interest or keep track of my goals in various ways. In this burnout video, the biggest takeaways I took from it, because he gave 10 or so tips, and there were several tips I took away. One of the biggest tips I took away was actually documenting your experience in various ways. For him, as a content creator, he documented by making videos. It was a way to look back at concrete points of your journey and be able to like see how far you've gone. It gives you a little more emotional attachment, honestly. I took that a couple ways. I started keeping diaries for a lot of my video games. So like The Sims, Stardew Valley, Minecraft, and Animal Crossing, I would say, are the ones I deal with like the most burnout from, because I love those games. Honestly, like Sims is the bottom of those three, but like Minecraft, Stardew, and Animal Crossing, I would argue those are some of my top 5 favorite games. Like really up there, okay? And I love them so freaking much, but I just lose interest and it makes me sad. I don't want to lose interest. I have no desire of losing interest, but I can't stop it. So that's where some of these diaries come in. It's a way for me to like quantify the things I've done and like keep track of different goals I'm trying to reach. Because another one of the tips he gave was to like take breaks. That might seem obvious to some people, but like I genuinely couldn't wrap my head around that prior to hearing him say it, because my brain always said you got to just keep playing. You just got to keep playing. That's how you maintain interest, is by continuing to play. It didn't make sense in my brain. I was like, well, if I stop playing, I'll lose interest. But like there's balance. Because if you play too much, you will also lose interest. But the other thing that helped me was honestly with the note taking, because the problem is I would take a break. So let's take Stardew for example. One of the goals I accomplished recently, which is something I'm so proud of, is hitting year 3. Okay? I have never, in like the 5 years I've owned Stardew, hit year 3. And I wanted to do it so dang bad, and I was determined. I was filled with determination. So that's where I honestly originally took these tips and ran with it. I now have note documents on my computer for my Minecraft world, my Stardew save, and the Sims Legacy challenge that I made that I'm trying to complete. And I take notes during each. I label them as sessions. Blame D&D Brain for that. But also it's like my game session. I'll put the date, I'll put which session number it is, and I'll just like diary as I'm playing. So if something cool happens, or if I accomplish some of the goals I have on my to-do list, which I keep on these notepads also, I'll note that. I'll be like, oh, today on 7/22, I completed the farm layout, whatever. And that's really helped me like remember what I was doing. Because one of my big problems too was I would stop playing a game and I would want to return to it, but I would open an old save. I'd have no memory of this place. I would have no idea what I was doing. I'd be like, why'd I do that? What's going on? What goals did I have when I last paused this game? And I just didn't remember. So writing them down has been helpful, because now when I open the save again, I can open my diary and kind of relive the last couple days I played on there, and helps put me back in that mindset. So that was super helpful for me. I do want to give you guys like a tour eventually of my Stardew save. I'm so proud of it. I don't know how to overemphasize the fact that like that was a really hard challenge for me to accomplish, and I posted about it on Tumblr, and a lot of people were on the same boat. They were like, man, I've never reached year 3, like congratulations. And it was really like reassuring to like hear from other people like words of congratulations. So I want to give you guys a tour of that save eventually. I also would love to show you my Minecraft world. I've been planning on doing that one for a little bit. Honestly, I knew when I made it, I was like, I will eventually probably make a video about this. And I will. That's a goal. I'd like to hear what you guys like. Do you guys want to see more Stardew? Like, do you want the Stardew video to be its own video? I'm just curious. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd also love to hear how you guys tackle long-term video games. Do you have any tips? What tricks have worked for you? Another one that's worked for me a lot, which goes right hand in hand with the documentation that the guy was talking about, has been taking a lot of pictures. It helps me feel like emotionally attached to like screenshot important moments or cute things my villagers are doing. Or Minecraft, I've been taking screenshots every session as a way to document like either cool things I found or to show progress on my base. That's been super fun. Another thing I'm hoping to bring to you guys soon, and this is less of an update and more of like, well, okay, I guess it's an update. All right, listen up. Don't tell anyone this. I bought a 3rd Switch to mod it to play Animal Crossing on it. Okay. Listen. Okay. Liz the Lass especially like helped finalize this decision for me. She also modded her Switch recently. Oh my god. Look at this angle, I love it. It's a 3rd Switch unrelated to this island. I will be starting a new save on it, and I think I'm gonna take you guys on that journey with me, okay? There's a lot of aesthetic mods that I want to try out. That's the main thing, honestly. There's so many. There's this creator called Crystal Cat, which has made strawberries and like these cute little baskets and stuff, and like they're just so cute. I'm probably gonna go cottage Corey. I also might, please take this with a grain of salt, I might try to make my own mods depending on if I can learn Blender. I really want to like try to make different flowers and stuff like that. A lot of the way these mods work is they replace items in the game. So I'd probably take one of my least favorite flowers, which is either a lily or a mum. I'm indifferent to both of them, and I would like change their model for like maybe like a carnation or something, or like daffodils. I don't know. It depends on if I understand Blender at all. And if I try it, maybe I'll take you guys on that journey. I also might be doing some more Twitch stuff. It depends. I honestly don't know yet. But like it could be fun to do little things over there, like if I do villager hunts, or if I do, there's like 2 achievements I'm still trying to work on for Stardew that are really difficult. One of them's Protector of the Valley, where you have to complete all of the missions set in the Adventurers Guild, which is like killing a certain amount of enemies. And I'm so freaking close, y'all. I only have like the lava guys left from the frickin' I don't know, that tropical place. Dude, I'm forgetting everything right now. I haven't played Stardew in so long. I got no thoughts head empty, okay? And then there's another one where a full house where you gotta have 2 kids. That just takes a while because you gotta wait for your dang spouse to ask for you to have another kid. So I might play on Twitch just to like get through some of those grindy things with you guys. Oh well, that ruined everything. Soiled it. But yeah, so that's my goal. I have some things in mind. I have some content I want to make for you guys. I've been working on being more creatively inspired. I'm going to take my time. I'm not going to promise any sort of upload schedule because that will kill me too. I do have like a mental goal for an upload schedule, but I don't want to tell you guys because if I don't tell you, then I can't disappoint you. You hear me? Because if I never tell you, it's going to be weekly. Then no one's going to be like, it wasn't weekly, you know, like you'll just be surprised. So if that sounds exciting to you, you should subscribe because then you'll know when the videos come out, you know? But yeah, so that's what I've been up to. That's like a crash course of what my life has been like. I'm very excited. And whether I go too hard with this or not, I'm just happy to see you guys again, even if just for a little bit. So I hope you guys have been doing well. I'd love to hear in the comments just like, what have you been up to? What's been exciting for you recently? I'd love to hear about what video games that like you struggle with playing long term, but like you want to. Have you ever struggled with that? And if you have any other tips or tricks, I'd love to hear those too. Like I said, I will link that guy's video down below because I just found it so incredibly helpful. And I'm sure someone else will as well. So that's why I want to share it with y'all. That is the end of my tour because my island is not done yet. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like. It honestly, it lets me know, it motivates me. I don't care about the algorithm, okay? I don't. It helps me. The algorithm doesn't help me. It helps me know that you guys like this, which motivates me to do more things. Even just leaving a comment, just saying like hi or like a heart emoji means the world. So yeah, I would love to hear from you guys. I hope you're all doing well. If you want to see more, make sure you subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video, okay? Bye!